Hey everybody, it's Todd Vocal again here for your Friday WAD. And once again, I just got a couple thoughts for you as you go into another great weekend. And we got a lot of momentum and a lot of great stuff going on. As we all know, we got our awesome pumpkin spice meal replacement shakes, which are great, and I'm tearing those apart. And then just yesterday, the day before, we've got the best thing that AdvoCare has to offer are gingerbread bars or protein cookies, as Jesse likes to call them. We got yours, and if you haven't got yours yet, you really need to get on it because they are going to be sold out. They're amazing. In saying that, going along with that, a couple of thoughts that I have are just the whole idea of staying and getting on product and always staying focused on the product, because the more products you use, the more that you have to the more you have to talk about, the more you're able to share with others. AdvoCare has a ton of products, and in this past weekend, I was joking, we had a great business opportunity meeting here in Georgia with CJ and Melissa Stockel and Jonathan Danielle Butler. And we were going over products and stuff, and even CJ and them, or CJ got up and started talking about the SYS system, using the SYS products, and he can speak from his heart about those products, and that's one thing, one easy thing that you can do, to help your business to be even better at your business, is continually being on the products that AdvoCare has to offer, because we all know they keep us healthy, they do great things for us, and it allows us to speak with strength about all the different products that AdvoCare has to offer. So that's one thought that I have as these new products come out, and the same products that we've always had, that we can continue to speak strength about with the products and continue using the products. As obviously, it's not only going to help us to stay healthy, but us, in our business mindset, it helps us to speak about each product and knowing what it does for us. Secondly, when we had this business opportunity meeting, a couple ideas had come up when I was talking to some of the people that were kind of struggling with their business, talking to some others, and thinking about it's kind of slowing down. It's kind of we're struggling with certain things, and then you start asking them the basic questions. Are you on your product? Are you consistently using the AdvoCare products? The one question is, are you consistently staying plugged in? Now, that question entails a lot. We are all extremely busy people, and when you set it down and when you schedule and you look at your AdvoCare business, you really only need to take 10, 15 hours a week to put into your AdvoCare business. But when you structure that out, you're allowing others, such as your leaders, to help you out in your business. And staying plugged in and listening to what your leaders have to say, whether that's a team call or it's a business opportunity meeting that's less than an hour away, or if it's a weekly mixer that you can continually go to. Oh, well, I don't have anybody going with me. I don't have anybody coming. Excuse. And I'm not good with excuses, because excuses are the nails that build a house of failure. So you give me an excuse and I'm going to throw it away, because all you're doing is you're creating negativity. And that's an excuse. Go yourself, okay? Even we as Ruby leaders, we go to CJ and Melissa's mixers as much as we can. If we're not on the baseball field, if we're not in the gymnastics arena, we stay plugged in with that mixer as much as we can. And if we can't go to that mixer, we're on a team call, we're on a webinar to stay plugged in, stay focused on what we're doing. Yeah, we've heard millions of stories, and we've heard CJ's stories 1,000 times, but you know what? I pick up something every single time, and I pick up the passion every single time when I hear it. When I hear his story, when I hear Danielle's story, when I hear other people's story on team calls and on webinars. And just knowing that, and then you can speak with strength when you're talking AdvoCare with somebody else around your territory. You can speak CJ's story. I can speak CJ's story. I can speak Danielle's story. I can speak Jesse's story because I've heard it hundreds of times. And I can speak with strengths because I know his story and I know what it's done for him. And that's what it's all about, is staying plugged in. Continually, feeding yourself. With all the nuggets that we talk about and everything that you learn, staying plugged in with the webinars, the mixers, all the different things that are available to you. And then I want to leave you with one last thought that in yesterday's team call, I believe it was Nikki Riot that was talking about compare. Do not compare, because that leads to the thought of failure. And that she is absolutely correct, because most of us, not all, some of us, most of us, I don't know what the percentage is, but when we got started in AdvoCare, there is that great excitement, and we are all excited when we get started. We're early in AdvoCare. We have that huge fire. Well, you've got to keep putting the flames on the fire, and you will see, why is so and so doing so much better than me? Why has so-and-so got a pin faster than I am? And I've been in it for 2 years, and they've only been in it for a year. Stop it. Stop comparing, okay? That's their journey. That's not your journey. Your journey is different. Your journey is however you make it. Now, you can think of it as, you can kind of think of it as a competition, or you've got to think of it as a positive thought, because you start comparing with all the different people in AdvoCare, you are either giving yourself an excuse, such as, well, I know this one person's been in AdvoCare for 11 years and they're still at this level. Well, that's giving you an excuse to not go after your purpose. Or, this person's been in AdvoCare a year and they're already a diamond. How come I'm not? Well, that's an excuse. Or that's, you're comparing, and then you're just making yourself feel bad, which you can't do. It's your journey, and you've got to embrace it. Look at your purpose. Look at your reason. Why did you get involved with AdvoCare? Look at your goal. Where do you want to be? Focus on that, and everything will fall in place. Those kind of roundabout thoughts that I had in my head, as I like to do, just kind of go with the flow. So I hope that helps you out, and have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.